Hello and welcome everybody. I am pleased and very happy to be sharing the Minehead 2-day festival with you on my video. We've done the hard work, we've drawn the pegs, we've walked to the beach, and it looks like we've got a stunning day on the Somerset coast. For those of you that aren't familiar, the Minehead Festival is set in Somerset and it's set over 6 zones on 4 different beaches. We've got a glorious day. I don't know how it's going to affect the fishing, but we're going to give it a go regardless. I'm going to set up and then I'm going to go through some of the order events of the day. How does an event like this work? Well, if you win your zone, you get 1 point. There's 15 anglers in each of the 6 zones, which equals 90 anglers in total. The person with the least points over the 2 days wins. So if you get 2 zone wins, you end up on 2 points. And usually 2 or 3 points wins the whole festival. I've drawn pegs 31 on Bosington. I'm pretty familiar with Bosington, and day 2 I've drawn peg 48 on a golf link. Not too happy with 48 on a golf links, but you just got to go and fish your peg, and that's what's important. How the scoring works is 1 rod, 3 hooks. Each fish is measured by the angler adjacent to you, and then we got a set of rules and a conversion chart. So on the conversion chart you get a dogfish of 50 centimetres. You go across dogfish 50 centimetres and that'll give you the allocated points for that size fish. And different fish, different species equate to different points. And then at the end of the match, they're all calculated up and accumulated, and that's your final total for the match. So it's not done on weight, it's done on a point system. And this is how a lot of catch and release matches work nowadays. This is my home for the afternoon. It's a 4-hour match. I've got 2 spare rods set up. I've got 3 different rods with me. I wouldn't normally take 3 rods, but due to the nature of the ground and the competition, I wouldn't want to have an accident and not have the correct gear with me. I'm going to start on my Match Pro Mark 1, mainly because the tide's going to be pulling really strong to start. So it's got the softest tip, and hopefully it can absorb that tide run and allow my rig and my baits to sit there without springing out, which would happen if you had a rod with too stiff a tip. I would normally point my rod with the wind. We've got a sharp wind coming over the top of us, but because the tide's going to be running left to right, I put it more 90 degrees to the beach because I know it's going to be pulling in that direction. I've also put a load of rocks on my stand ready because I know that first hour the tide is going to be hammering. I'm going to be fishing 2 hookers and 3 hookers, targeting dogfish. There's a good chance of hounds, there's a good chance of rays, and also bullets and maybe an eel. You just got to turn up, fish your peg and do the best you can. Right, the bait we've been given is a pack of squid, 2 packs of mackerel and a pack of anchovies. I've got loads of ice packs to make sure the bait stays in good condition. We picked the bait up a few hours ago, and this box is going to live for the rest of the day behind the shelter in the shade. I'm going to systematically bring out the bait as I need it. I'm going to go through the bait in a minute and work out how much bait I've got to work out with the rigs and the amount of casts I'm going to be technically having, so I can work out exactly how to use my bait through the match. We'll get exactly the same bait tomorrow for tomorrow's match. It's a stunning day. Give us a smile, neighbour. Everybody say hello to Cameron.
We're on video, aren't we?
You are now. I got you.
Hello everybody. Look at this, cozy as.
Cozy as.
Cozy as.
My neighbour for the day, Cameron, local guy from the club. What's your
Yep.
predictions, mate? You gonna have some fish or what?
Yeah, fingers crossed. Hope we see a few hounds. Definitely dogfish. I think we've flied out with dogfish. Yeah, just all kind of species really. Hopefully, like you know, and yeah, just see what happens and all different types of baits, different distances. And
You're sounding confident, mate. I've got to be honest. You know.
well, hopefully the sun's trying to go around a bit, and I think it'll fish a lot better once the sun goes down.
It is extremely bright, isn't it?
It is. The water's clear as well, mate. So.
There's a little bit in there, but
A little bit of colour, yeah, but not much. So fingers crossed, keep positive, see what happens.
Yeah, and you're starting on 2 hookers.
Loop rigs, yeah, both on loop rigs, 2.0 and 3.0. Yeah, just go for that. See what happens. If we start missing dogfish, we just drop down the hook size and yeah, go from that really, mate.
Real
6 ounce leads.
There we go. From the horse's mouth, he's told us we're going to catch dogfish, hounds, rays.
think positive.
The works.
I wouldn't say raise. I don't know about raise.
You reckon?
No, I don't reckon. Rock clean, I reckon there'll be 1 or 2 rock clean around. Hopefully, you might get 1 or 2 huss as well.
Okay.
So, that's what we want. Any fish is a bonus.
Well, thanks for that, mate.
Not a problem at all, night.
Have a good day.
And you, mate.
I look forward to signing your card in a bit.
I look forward to signing yours too, buddy.
Wicked. There we go. Let's get set up and get ready for the start of the match.
Excellent.
There we go, just looked over the bait. Quality of the bait is pretty good. I've pulled out what I need, the rest is in the cool box. I've baited up a load of needles. We've got 10 minutes to go. I'm going to start on 3 hookers. I'm going to start on slightly bigger hooks than I normally would for dogs, because I'm hoping I can pick up that bingo fish. And the last thing I want to do is drop a good quality fish, a hound or a ray, because I'm trying to get it up through the water on the rough ground on a size 1. So I've upped them to 2 O's just to try and give me a bit more purchase if I do get lucky and hook that bigger fish. Let's get going. First cast, tide's pulling nice and strong. Just waiting for a bite. There's my first cast. Nice big doggy. Seen one other person reel in with a hound, so need a few dogs to catch at it, but let's get him measured, recorded and released. Looks like Ian's got a hound. Did see another one come in further up the beach. Not quite in this area yet. Nice double shot. Little hound and a dog. That's what we want to see. A few fish. Jack going down, helping out. Fish in a bucket of water. Well done, Ian. Four minutes left on my cast. Fishing 20-minute casts. Try and be standardised, synchronised. Get the best out of your fishing. Little strap and a dog. It's not a hound, not really keeping pace with a couple of hounds I've seen come out, but it's still points. So it all helps, it all adds up, and just got to keep plugging away. I pushed that cast a bit further, the tide's eased, and it definitely paid off because I had a double shot. So I push this one a bit further again, and we'll just keep going. I'll keep fishing 3 hookers, fishing the bucket, and just keep plodding away. That's all we can do. Keep fishing your match. Don't worry about what everyone else is doing, keep fishing your match. We are 90 minutes into the match. I got 5 fish. I just had another double shot of an eel and a dog. I had another dog spin off, so it's disappointing. I'm on around 90 points. That equates to a hound of 88 centimetres. So just hoping that the people further up with the single hounds haven't got dogs to go with them. I know Ian got a dog at least with his hound. Just got to keep plodding away and pushing for that bingo fish. I really need that bingo fish. There we go. Ian's just done the same. He got a little dog and a little eel. It's all points. They might not be big fish, but they're all adding up, and it's important. Keep plodding away, fish your match, and he's doing well there. So he's ahead of me quite clearly, I think. That tide's gone now. Dogs are playing with it, making them hard at the hook. I missed a slack line the last cast, which was frustrating, but just gotta plod on, keep fishing your match, see what comes in. Fair play to him, doing well. Ian, rest of the beach is pretty slow. Cameron's got 2. One or 2. He got a double again. He's doing fab. He's the man to beat today over here. Let's get this one signed in for Cam. Get him on, nose is on the board.
55?
Yep.
Lovely job.
Ian's doing fab, isn't he?
He's flying. Yeah, he's flying, isn't he?
He's a man to beat.
Yeah. Good, buddy.
That spin off goldfish and the slack line is going to cost me.
Yeah, you need a hang, that's what you...
Absolutely stunning. What an absolutely beautiful evening. It is gorgeous. Fishing or no fishing. I've got Tom Brayford on the other side of me. He's at the end of the one zone. I'm at the start of this zone. And it's handy having two locals either side of you. Makes a difference, bit of local knowledge. You can drill in for information. Get what you need out of them. And they're nice people. They are nice people over here. Always get a warm welcome. That dog's massive.
It looks it.
It's huge. Oh no. Not what we want. That's what we want. Double shots, trebles if we can. And that dog is absolutely massive. I reckon that's about 67 centimetres. It's well over £2. That is an absolutely huge dogfish. Still getting smashed a bit by carpy, but just plodding on, doing my thing. There's not a lot of fish coming out, so puts me on 8, which is okay. I just need to try and get that bingo fish. We're running out of time, we've got an hour left. And I've just spoke to Ian. He's one fish up on me, which would be his hound. I'm on 10, he's on 11. So it's all to play for. Just gotta knuckle down, fish hard, work hard, and do what you can. Last half hour now, just lost my first end. It's been up and down, I'll say. It's been a bit graunch out there. I've had a lot of casts lock up on the bottom, lost a few leads, just lost that one end like I said. I found the casts that have rolled around and found the graunts and the shit. They're the casts that I picked up double shots on. So just wonder now how the last half hour will fare and how everyone's got on. Apparently Golf Links has fished really poor, so it's not looking good for tomorrow. But we will see. All to play for. It's been an enjoyable day. Gonna have maybe 15 minutes of darkness. Might be none. Just enjoy the experience. Lots of good people. Up and down the beach. Need some treble shots. Well, that's the end of the match. Bit of a frustrating last hour. Lost 2 ends, and all in all, I've really enjoyed today. Ian's done really well, and hopefully he's won the zone. Don't know what's come out the other end. Haven't really been watching, but it's been a good day. Let's see what happens tomorrow. I think it's going to be really, really tough. Welcome back to day 2 of the Minehead Festival. Yesterday ended on a bit of a downer. That last hour, losing those rigs, losing those fish. Didn't plan out how I would have liked it. It wasn't a bad day. Ended up 3rd. Ian won it in the end. He won our zone. Lloyd smashed out a load of fish at the other end of the zone, so he did really well. And there wasn't a lot of fish caught between everybody else in the zone. So even though there were splatterings of fish. It was tough, and what let me down was that bingo fish. I just could not find that bingo fish. Today is a different day. Unfortunately, I'm on the golf links at Minehead, just to the right of Minehead Town Beach, and if you look, it's a bit like East Aberfoyle over low, but obviously we're fishing high. Today's a different day, and where I am today, Lewis was pegged yesterday, pegged 48, right at the start of the zone, and this was literally, out of the 6 zones, the zone of death. So where I am, I think there's 4 people blanked in a row where I am, so it doesn't give you a lot of faith, but it is a different day, a different tide, different conditions, it's a bit more overcast, and I'm going to give it a good go. This is what we are contending with. That's my shelter right at the top of the beach. We've got a few hours before the start, and you see the ground, it's very shallow beach, quite rocky, quite sharp stuff. There is a lot of weed here at certain states of tide, and the tide does pull very hard. Just gotta dig deep, do your best, not let things get you down. We're all in the same boat, and try and catch some fish. It's nice to be here, it's been a good crack. I'm pretty tired and exhausted, been a lot of waiting around. But all in all, it's a really good occasion. It's a good event, lots of fantastic anglers. So Zone 1, or Zone A, was won by Tommy Wells. B Zone was Jason Brown. C Zone, where I was Ian. D Zone, this one, I'm not sure who won this zone. I think it was further up around the corner. As you can see, the nature of the ground varies tremendously from where you are. I think the gentleman had a couple of dogs and he had a nice bass, a nice bingo fish. Then the next zone was won by James, the organiser, who had 6 dogs, which was, he smashed that zone. I think second was 2 dogs in that zone, and that shows how bad the fishing on this area is. And then the final zone on Blue Anchor Bay was won by the man himself, Mr. Page, who absolutely smashed out 20 fish out of nowhere. But that man could literally catch a treble shot of dogfish down a manhole in the street. But we just started the match, and within 5 minutes I missed a breakout straight away. Really frustrating. On a day and a peg where there was no fish yesterday, and I missed an opportunity instantly. That is so shit, really. But back out there, give it a go. Bit of rain. Come on, let's get a fish. Look at that. There's a fish. Andy next to me, peg 47. He's had a dog first cast. Well in, mate. There's a smile. Look at that. What a smile.
I went blank, that's the one.
Top stuff, mate. Well done. Let's get him on there. Get him on there, measure him up. Stretch him out, nose out. Even Ian's come over for a fucking nose.
52.
52.
Poor show, mate.
It's a fish. The man on a mission. 2 fish.
Double shot.
On a cast. Mega, mate. What you getting him on? Mackerel?
Squid.
Is it? Straight squid?
Yeah, all squid.
Fair play, mate. Happy days. What a smile. Happy smile. Let's have a look.
Let's have a look. This one's bigger.
Yeah, I seen Bondi have a nice one. 56.
56.
56 for the dog.
The pouting.
19.
19.
Come on, Anne, wind it up. Out it goes. Good job. Well, I've got nothing to report. This match is really dragging. We've got masses of weed coming through at the moment. I'm mixing it up, changing my rig, changing my baits, changing my distances. I'm fishing quite hard, but there's just nothing here at the moment. Ian's blanking and a guy on the other side of him next to me. Andy's doing well, he got 2 dogs and a pout. Nathan just messaged, he's further around in the zone, I think he got a few fish. But all in all, it's a bit hard making a film if there's no fish. There's not a lot to report on. The tide is absolutely flying. Me and Ian are really struggling. He's stuck in the bottom. Andy's doing well. And he's on 4 dogs and a pout. Unfortunately, I cannot buy a bite. I got 3 free hookers baited up, pulleys, all sorts within the last hour. Ian's out now. You in? Ian thinks he might have a dog. That's positive. The weed has been horrific. The tide is flying. It's a nice day, but all you can do is draw a peg and you fish where you're drawn. Simple as that. Finally, me and Ian off the mark. Ian's got a tidy dog.
55.
55, mate. Mine's little, unfortunately. Yours is 55, mine's probably about 45.
$52.
55, 52. He is flying, the man with a beautiful smile. He has just had a triple shot. That is the way to do it. Doing great, mate.
Yeah, well,
Come on.
if I can keep it up now in dark.
Well, we're losing the water as well. That weed's really bad, isn't it?
But yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I thought it was. Well, it just went completely slack.
Well, what I had mine, I thought that weed was on my rig, but it's my leader not, wasn't it? And then the fish come in behind it. Here we go then, boys. Little tip for you. Hooks at the end of the session. Bottle. In the bottle. Cut your snood. All your hooks off the beach in the bottle. Just make sure you don't try and drink it. We are rapidly losing the water. Fishing time is disappearing. We got 1 cast left and I'm stuck on 1 fish. Come on. Need some fish. As you can see, we are no longer in sunny Somerset. We are back in wet Wales. Saturday I had an absolute howler and I couldn't really finish the video in the dark. Things weren't going to plan and I thought I'd just wrap it up down here quickly just to summarise the whole event. First of all, it's really important to acknowledge and thank the organisers, people like James and Steve in the shop. Really good to see Steve. I mean, all these people work tirelessly and really hard to make sure the event runs smoothly and they put a massive amount of effort in. If you have any idea how much energy and time it takes to run these events, you'd be really surprised. So thank you very much, guys. So Saturday, I fished the wrong match. I should have fished for dogs, I didn't. I fished for this, I fished for that, and it didn't pay out. The guy next to me, Andy, did really well. Dancy had a few in the end, but as the zone went, it was 1 fish, 8 fish, 1 fish, 4 fish, 1 fish, 7 fish, and it was really peggy, but that's how it goes. You pick a peg, you're all in the same boat, and all you can do is fish your draw and fish your peg, and I did that to the best of my ability. I don't think I fished the right match, but either way, it's done, it's in the past and it's over. It was a great weekend, seeing loads of people, catching up with everybody, and all in all, I got no complaints. I didn't feel too great when we drove home. It wasn't a great day all in all Saturday. I left all my food in Lewis's car. I was down the beach bumming food and drinks off people like a homeless man. And then to top it off, when Lewis picked me up, he went and left my trainer back in Bozzy car park, which we laughed extremely hard about. And if anything, it made light of the whole day because we both had a shocker. But there we go, that's the event. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm sorry if the film is a bit up and down. You can probably see from my tone in my voice on the Saturday on day 2 on the golf links that my heart wasn't really in it. But either way, I've done the video and I hope you enjoyed watching it. Thank you very much, stay tuned, and let's see what comes in the future.